100%. I mean, I only had time really to do like the men's Kings.
Yeah.
But I'm like, either way, it's me learning today. Like tomorrow will be a different story. I can prepare more tomorrow about it.
Well, yeah, and you get to watch all these players. And
For sure, and I get to like see how they play and like take that into tomorrow when they play this same team.
it's 18. I bought it because, like, when I was doing women's basketball, I was doing a ton of like freelance video production. So when video,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it's like, hey, this one looks deep.
it's big.
Yeah, that's nice, though.
Welcome to Baxter Arena, the site of tonight's MASLW matchup between the Iowa Demon Hawks and the Omaha Queens. My name is John Schreiner, be guiding you through all the action here in Omaha as Omaha comes back home with a 2-0 record after going on the road all the way back at the end of December, the 27th, to play the Iowa Raptors, where they won 9-1 to start off this 25-26 campaign on a 2-0 run. On the other side, the Iowa Demon Hawks come in with a 2-0 record as well. They've defeated the Iowa Raptors 15-1 and Kansas Astras 6-2. So right now, the two top teams in the Midwest Division getting set to do it right here from Baxter Arena. Let's get you the starting lineups for both teams here tonight. First, for the Iowa Demon Hawks, coming in at 2-0. They will start like this. In goal, Alondra Tinajero. Valeria Macias will start up front. She has 7 goals in just 2 games played this season. And joining her in the field, Denise Valdez, Lily Overstreet, Andrea Gallegos, and Nelly Ramos. Those are your starters for the Iowa Demon Hawks wearing the yellow kits tonight. For the Omaha Queens, they begin like this. Kylie Comba starts in goal. Eliani Para, the captain, on defense. Alexis Vasquez, Michaela Polk, Hillary Stover, and Mia Hurt rounding out the starting lineup for the Omaha Queens. What a great matchup here tonight. 2 unbeaten teams here in the early season. These two playing a 2-game set on the weekend. The Demon Hawks will be right back in this building tomorrow night as we roll on through the MASLW season. Queens and Demon Hawks will meet again at the end of the season. They will play a 2-game set in Des Moines on the 14th and 15th of March, as that will conclude the regular season. So very important set of matches here in Omaha as these two teams look to establish their position at the top of the table. Demon Hawks in yellow, Queens in black with the pink fade. This should be an excellent match. Demon Hawks a very, very talented side, and the Queens have gotten off to a very hot start here in just their second season in MASLW, and we are underway here from Baxter Arena. Demon Hawks with the opening kickoff. Set up the near wall. Eliani Para there to intercept it. Flicked all the way back and headed back to goalkeeper Alondra Tinajero. Valdez, pressured by Mia Hurt, able to get it free. Comes down to Para. She knocks it down into the path of Macias. Macias lays it off. Gallegos along the wall, looking for space. Gallegos face up, leaves it. Played across, and the twisting shot blocked away off the foot of Overstreet. Loose ball in the middle, knocked in the air by Macias. Michaela Polk locked in a battle with Macias. Ball finally comes free. Here's Mia Hurt. Hurt looking up the wall, gets past the first defender, but not the second. Loose ball, sent right back ahead. Good heel flick to Hurt off the foot of Alexis Vasquez, in our first foul comes as Andrea Gallegos knocked to the turf. Macias there for the restart. She has been on a tear through the early part of this season. As I mentioned, 7 goals to go along with 2 assists in just the first 2 games of the season. Demon Hawks with a 10.5 goals per game average right now. Macias, the shot from distance, stopped by Comba. Canceled out in the corner by Eliani Para. Played back in. It rolls all the way through to Kylie Comba. Demon Hawks staying on the front foot to start proceedings here from Baxter Arena. Comba looking for an outlet. Plays it ahead. Queens have made their first substitutions. Mamie Conroy is in at the forward spot along with Tori Von Mende in the midfield. The Demon Hawks go to the bench as well. Daniela Vidal checking in. Macias plays it ahead. Nice back heel played into the middle, but Eliani Para was there to intercept. Nelly Ramos with a nice play up front. Sylvia Castillo tried the 1-2. It's loose on the floor, but Kylie Combo with a strong paw able to corral it and neutralize the attack. Demon Hawks looking very dangerous here in the early going. Combo plays it up the middle. Conroy with a good shield. Lily Flores, the youngster, senior in high school, playing here for the Omaha Queens tonight. Plays it off to the inside. Von Mende finds Conroy. Conroy, the turning shot just wide. Off the wall, comes out to the near side. Eileen Perez. Perez trying to hold it up, and she's shoved in the back, nothing given, and then finally the whistle blows. Queens with their first look at goal off the foot of Mamie Conroy, who played at Nebraska from 2011 to 2014, scored 35 goals in her career for the Cornhuskers. Battle along the wall. Van Mende can't get it free. Pushed ahead by Katz. Katz and Van Mende catches up to it. Ball sent long. Hallstrom Para able to clear. Chased down by Lydia Zaragoza. Zaragoza plays it across to her keeper into the attacking half. Tina Harrow looking for Katz. And Von Mende goes down at the top of the penalty area. Whistle comes. It's a foul on the Demon Hawks. And Tori Von Mende makes a call to the bench. Quick restart. Coming in to make the play, Liz Mercado plays it ahead. Carolina Rincon along the wall. Rincon back to the middle. Hallstrom Para for Mercado, and it's flicked clear off the foot of Daniela Vidal. Rincon got a toe on it. Mercado back toward Rincon. Rincon in some space. Good things happening for the Queens here. Rincon's pass was blocked. Sends it back to the inside for Perez. Perez kept it alive. Rincon, the turning shot, is up off the top of the wall. Tina Harrow had to be aware, but the shot was high. It ends up in the Demon Hawks bench. And we'll restart from there. Leslie Ramos gets it going. And this shot from distance up off the top of the wall and out of play. Mia Hurt unable to keep it on target. The Queens, after sustaining some early pressure, turned the tide a little bit here as we approach the 10-minute mark to go in the first quarter. He'll flick from Saenz. Saenz plays it across. Coming back to the near side, Overstreet. Overstreet looking for an angle, didn't have it. Overstreet off the wall. Plays it out to Valdez. Valdez across, now back to the keeper, Tina Harrow. Tina Harrow thought about having a shot, gets it instead to the near side. It's off the wall. A good shot from Valdez into the danger area. Good defending on the back end for the Queens. Too much traffic. Comes back out. Here's Overstreet. Overstreet with the shot off the wall. Comes out in front, just stabbed away at the last moment by Hillary Stover. Now right in front of goal. Too many bodies in the way for that shot. Another one comes in, turning. Comba down to save it. And again, double save, Kylie Comba. And the Queens finally get it clear. What a dangerous attack from the Demon Hawks. Back to the near side, right back to it. Demon Hawks on the front foot. Overstreet plays it across all the way over to the far side. And that shot deflected off the foot of Maston. Tina Harrow involved in the attack here for the Demon Hawks. Castillo gets it away. Back to Castillo. Castillo, long touch, let her down. It was a shooting opportunity. The rebound attempt comes off the wall and all the way back out to the Demon Hawks keeper, Alondra Tina Harrow. Tina Harrow patient with it. Queens trying to keep their shape. Tina Harrow finds an angle. And now the shot comes in. Comba down with the paw, but it's put away on the rebound. Overstreet, Johnny on the spot. Got herself in a great position to clean up the rebound. And it's Demon Hawks 1, Queens nothing. Great ball movement by Iowa to create that shooting angle. And then the rebound after Kylie Comba had made the save. Just nobody home on the back post. Lily Overstreet puts it away, her third goal of the season. 8:01 to go here in the first quarter. Can the Queens find an answer? Macias flicked ahead. Chested down by Katz. And now Polk will have a chance to clear. She gets it up wall. But a good defensive play. Demon Hawks keep the pressure on. Comba comes to clean it up. Headed back into the danger area. Macias flicks to the corner. Eliani Para. Ball popped up toward the Queens bench. Stays in play. Para with a good shield to win it back. Comes off to the near side, Eileen Perez. Perez trying to create space. Brings it up the wall. Played forward. Looking for Alexis Vasquez and a foul given. It'll go the way of the Demon Hawks. Macias plays it ahead. Polk chasing it down. Macias wins it back for Iowa. Tina Harrow. Good cross-field pass. Just out of the reach of Nelly Ramos. She's able to retain possession, though. Here's Macias. Macias ahead. Looking for a combination. Katz gets it into the corner for Zaragoza. Zaragoza back to Macias. Zaragoza. Gives it back for Vidal. Vidal will take the space. One back by Hallstrom Para momentarily. Still 1-0. Demon Hawks in front. Looking for more. Tina Harrow, the goalkeeper, taking the space she's given. Plays it across. Macias just out of her reach. She's pressured in the corner. This is the keeper again. Tina Harrow will have a shot. Blasts it into the corner. Comes off. Finds the foot of Zaragoza. Into the corner. Comba sticks a toe in. And a battle for it as Polk loses out. Macias. Laying it across Zaragoza. Back to Macias. Queens sitting deep in a defensive shell. Demon Hawks being very patient. Tina Harrow. To Macias. Macias into the corner. Vidal off the wall, comes out to the front. Hallstrom Par able to clean it up for the Queens. She's immediately pressured and turned over. And then a hard collision, nothing given. Clearing attempt blocked. Hallstrom Para will try to keep it on her foot. She can't. Turned over to Katz. Polk in the way. Played forward. Vasquez trying to chase it down. Hallstrom Para there. She flicks it across the face of goal. Vasquez couldn't get there in time. It comes back out to Von Mende. This shot is blocked up and over. Good hands there by Tina Harrow. to stop the scoring attempt. Tori Von Mende, 2 goals to her credit already this season, nearly had her third. 4:39 to go, first quarter, 1-0, and an injury timeout. One of the Demon Hawks stayed down after the play. Head coach for Omaha, Manny Viel, some very adamant instructions to his group. They've been on the back foot this entire first quarter, or very much of it. Instructing his team as to how they should approach this. Demon Hawks have been able to get the goalkeeper involved. They've had a very calm possession. They've been in control, and a goal to their credit. Just one play could change the complexion of this game pretty dramatically. Queens have had a couple of opportunities, but Kylie Comba in goal has kept the score line as it is. She's made a number of impressive saves already in this one. She was always going to be called into action. This is a Demon Hawks team that scores at a pretty high clip. In their first 2 games, they won 15-1 and 6-2. Queens right now need to figure out a way to get in onto the front foot. Just hold possession and keep the ball in the attacking third for a bit. They'll have a corner kick upcoming after the save by Tina Harrow and the timeout. Maston starts it with the corner kick. It's played into the middle. Looking for Conroy. It never made it all the way to her. Mia Hurt. Good crossfield pass for Maston. Maston gets it out of trouble. Brings it back. Played across for Conroy. Conroy lets it run off the wall. Conroy back to the middle of the park, and she has it stripped off her foot by Gallegos. All the way back to Comba. Comba ahead. Hurt lays it off. Maston. Maston back to the near side. Flores. Flores knocked off the ball momentarily, fighting to win it back, and it's taken away by Castillo. And nobody home on the back for the pass from Wimarais. Flicked ahead. Too far in front for Conroy to get there. Tina Harrow will take possession, and she sends it into the Queens bench, and that is a clearance into the bench from the defensive third, which means the restart comes from the attacking restart. So this is an opportunity right here. A big mistake by goalkeeper Alondra Tina Harrow gives the Queens an attacking opportunity. 3 in the wall for Demon Hawks. Hurt with the shot, puts it away. Mia Hurt from the spot. Free kick goal. We're level at 1. What a strike from Mia Hurt. Seventh goal of the season for Mia Hurt. And the mistake by Tina Harrow is punished. One all. First quarter, still 3.5 minutes to go. Great response from the Queens after falling behind a Golden Hill. Hurt right back on the front foot, finds Conroy. Conroy's turning shot was off target. Von Mende gets it back inside for Hurt. Hurt lays it off for Von Mende. The shot tipped up and over, stays in play. Von Mende tracks it down in the corner. Overhead flick. Punched away by Tina Harrow. Mia Hurt tried to take it out of the air. Von Mende back to Hurt. Hurt played into the corner, but too softly. Macias was there to take it away. Overstreet, back to Macias. Macias pushes it ahead. Conroy gets a toe on it. Conroy loose. Conroy the shot from distance. Never beat Tina Harrow. She was back in time, and the Queens will go for a switch. Overstreet with the goal for Demon Hawks. In possession now. Has it plucked. Rincon in the corner. Tried to play it off the wall. Nobody making the run. And Tina Harrow will calm it down. Macias played ahead. It's taken away by Mercado. Mercado, the ball stays in play. Macias tracks it down. Up the near side, Overstreet. Overstreet, her pass blocked. Combo will have a chance to clear, but she lays it right into the path of Overstreet, and that was a dangerous moment right there. Overstreet couldn't direct it on frame. Queens turn it right back over. Overstreet with the step over, and she's tripped from behind by Liz Mercado. And we will see what the decision is from the official here. Thought there was an opportunity to see our first blue card, but it doesn't come out. Just a common foul. And Macias will take the free kick. She restarts. The shot comes in. It's right at the feet of Kylie Comba. Flicked off the wall. Mercado shielding. Plays it off the wall to herself. Too strong. Valdez plays it back to her keeper. They want to get Tina Harrow involved. She will join the attack. Macias. Crossfield pass, looking for Gallegos. Back to Tina Harrow. Now Gallegos again. And good step by Mackenzie Hallstrom-Para to interrupt the attack momentarily. 1 minute and 6 seconds to go. Tina Harrow into the attacking third. Her shot blasts off the top of the wall. Comes back down, controlled by Valdez. Gallegos. Under a minute to play in the first. Tied at 1. Macias looking for space. Flick to the corner. Back to Tina Harrow. Tina Harrow not afraid to shoot. She'll have one from there. She beats Comba. Alondra Tina Harrow, the goalkeeper, helping herself out. Puts the Demon Hawks back on top, 2-1. What a shot from goalkeeper Alondra Tina Harrow. Immediately turned with a scream to the bench. She gave one up and got one right back. Gets a little assist with the shoe tie. After the big rip, 2-1 Demon Hawks. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Queens will try to create one more opportunity before we go to the first quarter break. Vasquez stuck in the corner, played back out in front. Mia Hurt, it was behind her. Flicked on, running onto it, Overstreet. Overstreet looking for one more shot. 15 seconds to play, first quarter. Played through the middle and too far in front. Stover up the far wall. Stover with 3 seconds, with 2. It comes down at the feet of Tina Harrow and the horn sounds. We are through one quarter here in Omaha. It has been a quarter largely dominated by Iowa Demon Hawks, but they hold just a 1-goal lead. After 15 minutes, Iowa Demon Hawks 2, Omaha Queens 1. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Second quarter just about to get going here from Baxter Arena in Omaha, Nebraska. Iowa Demon Hawks, Omaha Queens in MASLW action. And after one, the Demon Hawks lead it 2-1. Goals scored for the Demon Hawks by Lily Overstreet and goalkeeper Alondra Tinajero. The goal for Omaha came on a free kick from Mia Hurt. And that's how we got to 2-1. 15 minutes on the clock. Teams switch ends of the floor, and here we go. Queens with the kickoff. Quickly ahead to Stover. Alexis Vasquez was alone in the middle of the pitch. Couldn't control the ball. That was an opportunity for Omaha right off the kickoff. And now Iowa back in possession. They have held the vast majority of possession through one quarter. Zaragoza piled into the wall. Foul given against Alexis Vasquez. And she might be lucky to not see blue on that one. Free kick upcoming for Denise Valdez. She plays it into the corner for Zaragoza. Mia Hurt there, plays it off the wall to herself. Well done. Mia Hurt ahead to Stover. Stover looking for space, has to retreat. Polk across to Para. Para, long ball ahead into the corner. Vasquez was not making the run. The clearance comes out to Para. She shields to keep possession. Comba dumps it ahead. Vasquez was behind everyone, but the bounce was over her head, and it's into the arms of Alondra Tinajero. Demon Hawks in possession. Sylvia Castillo gets it away to Valdez. Back to Tinajero. Queens providing a little forward pressure now. They sat back through most of the first quarter. Demon Hawks break that pressure. Gallegos into the attacking third. Gallegos looking for an angle. Around two defenders. Left-footed shot. Came off the wall. Comes out in front. Gets by Comba! And Kylie Comba was caught wrong-footed. And Katz puts it away. A big mistake at the back between the legs of Para and around Kylie Comba makes it 3-1. Karina Katz with the opening goal here in the second quarter. Widens the gap, the first 2-goal lead. Either way, Queens need a response now. Perez chasing it down. Finds Lily Flores. Flores. Pushed ahead for Maston. Maston off the wall into the corner. Macias there, lets it run to her keeper. A long throw out. Flores able to get a toe on it. Prevent Ramos from getting loose, but Ramos stays with the play. Shot up and over. Off the back wall, that's out of play. It'll be a goalkeeper restart for Omaha. Two and a half minutes gone here in this second quarter. Conroy looking for position and wins the foul. Conroy in her first action as an Omaha Queen. Last time out, 2 goals and an assist in the game in Cedar Rapids against the Raptors. Flores comes up to take this free kick, sends it goalward. It's headed straight up into the air. Knocked out of the air and down by Maston. Maston all the way back to Comba. Over to the near side, Von Mende. Von Mende ahead for Flores. Flores between defenders, plays it off the foot of Overstreet, and Overstreet retains possession. Vidal back to Overstreet. Overstreet in space along the wall. And a good defensive recovery by Flores. Overstreet with a nice turn. Conroy there to help out. Funmende sticks a foot in. Flores with the clearance. Over the head of Vidal. Tina Harrow involved in the attack now. Vidal back inside Macias. Macias tried to lay it off, but Conroy was the only player there. Now Mamie Conroy with it. Playing through the middle. Funmende. Looking for Conroy. Conroy asking everyone to settle down. Macias will do that for Iowa. Tina Harrow plays it to Conroy. Conroy with the steal, laying it ahead. Running onto it, Perez. Perez in the corner, looking for help. Lays it back to Funmende. Funmende comes all the way back to Eliani Para. Para calling for movement. Para around the defender. Trying to get it to the corner. Comes out to Mia Hurt. Hurt flicked inside. Conroy, the turning shot between the legs of Tina Harrow. Mamie Conroy puts it home. Conroy set up shop in the area. Turning shot, Queens back to within one. Great turn and quick shot by Mamie Conroy. Caught the goalkeeper unaware. The defender was shielding the play, and it was too late for Tina Harrow to get down. It's 3-2, Demon Hawks in front. Valdez chased it all the way back into the corner, gets it away for Gallegos. Now back to Gallegos on the near side. Gallegos stuck between two defenders, still doing battle, loses the physical challenge. Leslie Ramos unable to keep control. Gliding through the midfield, Castillo lays it off on the far side. Shot coming in, Comba might have gotten just a piece of it. And player down for the Demon Hawks on the near side. Trainer out to attend. That's right in front of the Iowa bench. Injury timeout on the floor. 9:14 to go second quarter. Demon Hawks lead it 3-2. I believe it was Andrea Gallegos, the player who was sandwiched between two Omaha Queens players into the wall. There was immediate protests from the bench on the Demon Hawks side. Nothing was called. Eventually play came back for the injury. Gallegos back to her feet. And they've helped her to the bench. Don't want to speculate too much, but the way she was holding her stomach, it may have been something in the rib area, or perhaps the wind knocked out. Can't be totally sure. Looks like something in the lower torso is what the training staff is working on down there. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see if Gallegos can get back in there. been effective in possession so far. Andrea Gallegos. It's 9:14 to go in the second. It's Demon Hawks 3, Queens 2. And the official asking for the restart right in front of the Demon Hawks bench. Karina Katz will take it. She's got the goal here in the third quarter for the Demon Hawks. And we're back to action. The shot from distance blocked by Comba. Alondra Tinajero has proven to be dangerous in those long shot opportunities. This is going to result in a corner kick for Demon Hawks. Martha Saenz will do the honors. Katz tried to get a shot away. Couldn't get loose. Hallstrom Para giving chase. Beaten to it by Zaragoza. Mia Hurt joins the action and wins it back. She plays it off the wall. Vasquez was making the run, but Tinajero there first. Hallstrom Para dumps it into the corner. Alexis Vasquez for the Queens giving chase. Zaragoza able to clear. Polk with the step. She'll shoot from there. Comes off the wall. On the rebound, right into the chest of Tinajero. A turning shot there by Tori Von Mende. And Vasquez picks up the loose ball. A mistake at the back. Queens punish it. Back to level from 2 down to 3 all. Alexis Vasquez saw the mistake, plucked the ball off the turf, and buried it in the back of the net. An errant pass at the back gives the Queens new life. Alexis Vasquez, the latest to tally. Game on. 8:13 to go here in the second. Liz Mercado leaves it for her goalkeeper. Clipped ahead over Street. Good shot, but right into the arms of Kylie Comba. She launches downfield. Conroy with the back heel flick. First time touch. Perez pressuring on that back line. Tinajero plays through the middle. Shielding up ahead. Ramos. Ramos finds an outlet. Now played through the middle. Overstreet was setting up position. This is Brissa Valadez. Tinajero dumps it into the corner. Lily Flores. Demon Hawks stay on the front foot. Denise Valdez. And that shot blocked. Up into about the 5th row. It'll be a restart. Officials time to get the ball back in play. 7:02 to play, tied 3 all. Both teams at 2-0, sitting atop the table in the Midwest Division, and a timeout called. Good response in this second quarter by the Queens after falling down 3-1. The goal from Conroy, and then the poacher strike from Alexis Vasquez, just in the right spot at the right time to pick off the bad pass and put it home. And some adamant instructions coming to the Demon Hawks right now as well. The head coach for the Demon Hawks, Tiago Coutinho, after dominating possession through much of the first quarter, the Demon Hawks have surrendered a little bit more territory here in the second. They started off really well with the goal from Karina Katz. But it's been the last two tallies by the Queens that have it back to level. Just over 7 minutes to go until the halftime break. It's been a fun one. It's been a back and forth. And two different approaches. The Demon Hawks really wanting to get the goalkeeper, Tina Harrow, involved, wanting to hold possession in the attacking half. The Queens have really done much better springing the counterattack so far. Shots are 9-8 in favor of the Demon Hawks. And then off the restart, Queens not ready at all. And Macias dumps it into the back of the net. Queens caught absolutely napping and relinquish the lead that, or the level scoreline just like that. Out of the timeout after the foul from the free kick. Eliani Para trying to attack right away off the kickoff. She turns it over. You get caught everybody sleeping here in the arena. That's another goal for Macias. Valeria Macias, her 8th of the season. And there's another great shot. Overstreet nearly had another tally. The outside of the foot, and Liz Mercado has stayed down for Omaha. And that shot is put away. Queens have just been absolutely blitzed since that timeout. Liz Mercado was down holding her knee. They were down a player, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. 5-3 Demon Hawks, just like that. In the span of 40 seconds, the Demon Hawks have gone from 3-3 to 5-3. What a change after that timeout. Here's a turnover to Katz. Katz the shot. It was a scuffy, low shot, picked up easily by Comba. Polk looking for a way out. Her pass is blocked. Stays in the attacking third for Iowa. Saenz, good crossfield ball. And that shot blocked by Alstrom Para. Finds its way back out to Castillo. Castillo around one, plays it back to the middle. Katz staying with it. Comba with the foot, keeps it out of the back of the net. Katz, big strike, top of the net. Demon Hawks, unstoppable. At the 7:02 mark, this match was tied 3-3. Now at 5:45 to go in the second, the Demon Hawks have doubled up the Queens. It's 6-3. Katz with her second. Wow. A lightning strike, 3-goal sequence has Iowa in control. Flores in the midfield gets it away. Von Mende pulled back after she had found some space. Macias. Gallegos, after suffering that injury, is back out there now for Iowa. Macias plays it ahead. Flores for Omaha gets a foot to it. Headed back in. Played across. Overstreet on the first time. Iowa rampant, running away in the second quarter. It's 7-3. The Demon Hawks living up to their name. They have been absolutely demonic here in the second quarter since the timeout with 7:02 to go. 2 minutes it has taken Iowa Demon Hawks to score 4 goals. Unbelievable stuff. Five goals in the second quarter alone And Iowa has just kicked it into high gear. Queens made it level at 3 apiece, and it looked like it was game on, but the team in yellow just brought a different level. What a change in complexion of this match. Cats with 2, Overstreet with 2, Gallegos, Macias, and Tinajero. Manny Viel trying to rally his team right now. Was right in this match and suddenly find themselves down 4 with 5 minutes until the break. We'll see if there's a refocus on the side of the Queens. Essentially, a minute and 50 seconds of game has passed, and the Demon Hawks have scored 4. Conroy dumps it into the corner. Picked up by Tinajero. She'll roll it out. Macias plays through the middle. Katz. Back to Perez. Tinajero. Omaha trying to put some pressure on now. Ramos stuck along the wall. Good back heel to Macias. Macias plays it across to the near side. Laid off for Katz. Katz shot blocked off the backside of Von Mende. Valdez uses her keeper. Demon Hawks setting up shop in the attacking half. Turnover prevented by Ramos. Von Mende in the corner, battling with Valadez. Now up along the wall. Perez, she turns it over to Macias. Macias gets it away to Katz. Katz looking inside. Back out to Valadez. And here comes Tinajero, joining the attack. Played through the middle, picked off. Out toward Conroy. Conroy in space. She was trying to get the chip as Tinajero was retreating, but a good recovery by Ramos prevented the shot from Conroy. Eliani Para and Katz in a battle. Macias with it. Plays it off for Ramos. Ramos. Patiently. Awaiting the angle. Macias. Tinajero. Tinajero will shoot from there. And it's well wide and out of play. Goalkeeper restart for Omaha. Just over 3 minutes to go. Demon Hawks 7, Queens 3. Queens make a line change. Combo with it. Gets rid of it right to Gallegos. Gallegos pushes it into the corner. Rincon gave chase from her forward spot and needed to do so. Hallstrom Para trying to put pressure on Overstreet. She does, forces the turnover, and then she's shoved to the turf. Michaela Polk. Good forward pressure by the Iowa Demon Hawks. They've been so good on the front foot all game. That was Martha Saenz. Rincon, she takes a shoulder to the chest. Demon Hawks right back in control. Overstreet. To the near side. Castillo. Castillo past Mia Hurt. Rincon with a hacked clearance that only finds Tina Harrow. Castillo again. Lays it off. Gallegos. Tina Harrow around one. Her shot comes off the end wall. Played back into the middle. And Hurt. She takes a tumble as she tried to get the ball free. Comes up protesting, asking for a foul. No whistle comes in her favor. Right back to it, Castillo. Gallegos will use her goalkeeper. A minute and a half to go. Second quarter. 4-goal lead for Demon Hawks. Gallegos with a nifty touch. Lays it into the corner for Overstreet. Overstreet off the end wall. Queens deal with it momentarily. Overstreet right back to action. Plays it out front. And the shot comes in. And off the rebound, it's Marta Saenz adding to the damage here in the second quarter. Demon Hawks continue to punish the Queens at the back line. It's 8-3. 1:09 to go in the second. The ball movement, the fluidity, the communication, the positioning, it has all been marvelous here in the second quarter since the timeout by Iowa Demon Hawks. Macias finds an outlet on the far side. Lily Flores able to get to it first. Flores in the corner, and she's tackled to the turf and called for the foul. Free kick upcoming with 39.5 seconds to go in the second. 2 in the wall for the Queens. Quick restart on the shot. Comba from her backside recovers the ball, and the rebound off the shot from Karina Katz. Flores, crossfield ball. Vasquez picks up the loose ball in the midfield. Racing ahead, Alexis Vasquez with the shot up over the top. And it comes down in a good shield by Ramos to prevent Von Mende from getting to it. And a great spin by Katz. Katz loose, her shot canceled. Good recovery by Eileen Perez to prevent another second quarter goal from going in. And what a second quarter it was for the team from Des Moines. After allowing Omaha to get right back into it, tied at 3, the Demon Hawks rattled off 5 unanswered and will carry that 5-goal lead into the half. It's Iowa Demon Hawks 8, Omaha Queens 3 after 30 minutes. We'll take a break and come back, bring you the second half here from Baxter Arena in MASLW.
Based on them also currently all have numbers on them. And during the media time,
Just about to start for the second half here at Baxter Arena. I'm John Schreiner, bringing you MASLW action here on this Friday night. 2-0 Iowa Demon Hawks, 2-0 Omaha Queens, and a big, big second quarter by Iowa Demon Hawks has them in front by an 8-3 scoreline. It was 6 goals in the second quarter for Iowa that put them in front, including 5 unanswered. Here are the goal scorers so far in the game. For Iowa Demon Hawks, Lily Overstreet's got a pair along with Karina Katz. Martha Syons has added one. Andrea Gallegos has added one. Valeria Macias has put her name on the score sheet along with goalkeeper Alondra Tinajero. Goal scorers for the Omaha Queens: Mia Hurt, Mamie Conroy, and Alexis Vasquez. That's how we got to the 8-3 scoreline. Shots are 15-8 in favor of Iowa Demon Hawks. They outshot the Queens 9-3 during that big second quarter. This match was tied at 3-3 with 7:02 to go in the second quarter. The Iowa Demon Hawks drew a foul and called timeout. And after that decision to call timeout, they went on an unbelievable run, scoring 5 unanswered, and now carry that 5-goal lead into the second half. We'll see what Manny Viel and company have come up with in the halftime locker room to change their fortune in this second half. But it is a long climb back for the home team here tonight, trying to avoid their first loss of this young MASLW season. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here from Baxter Arena. We will get you the second half going here in just a moment. Does look like the Queens have changed goalkeepers. It will be Yvette Estrada making her second appearance of the season. She played 30 minutes in the opening game of the season against Iowa Raptors, gave up just 1 goal. And she played collegiately at College of St. Mary right here in Omaha. We're underway with the start of the second half. And the Demon Hawks, as they were very often in that first 30 minutes, are in possession to start. Gallegos bumped off the ball by Mia Hurt. It comes back to the middle. Vasquez with the shot. It's tipped up and comes down kindly for the goalkeeper, Alondra Tinajero, staying just outside the goal mouth. An early warning shot fired by the Queens. They will need more than warning shots here in the second half. Played up the wall to Mia Hurt. Vasquez on the back end of it, plays it off the wall to herself, and Gallegos will play it back to her keeper. Tinajero with a long ball, finds its way through. Lily Overstreet, 2 first half goals, lays it off. Valdez, and the save by Estrada. Near side, Valdez to Tinajero. Castillo. Valdez back to Tinajero again. She waits, plays it through the middle. Polk able to come up with it, gets it away to Mia Hurt. Hurt looking for a shot from distance. It was past Tinajero, but wide of the goal mouth. That was an opportunity as Omaha turned over Iowa with the goalkeeper advanced and couldn't convert. Tinajero. Overstreet comes into the middle. Van Mende gets it away. Mia Hurt plays it out wide. Lily Flores. Flores looking for a shooting angle. It comes off the wall. Tinajero gets a toe on it. Comes back to the inside. Tinajero down with a little knock, and Alexis Vasquez couldn't direct it on frame. Knocked down by Hallstrom Para. Played ahead, but into the path of Brissa Valdez. Played into the corner. Hallstrom Para there to collect it. Comes off the wall, away from her. And now Demon Hawks looking for a way out. Good ball through, running onto it Overstreet. Estrada comes out to clear. That's from her own defensive third and out of play, which means it is a penalty kick restart. Free kick opportunity here for the Iowa Demon Hawks. And Overstreet has stayed down after that clearing attempt by Yvette Estrada, but we saw Omaha score from this opportunity in the first half. We will see if Iowa Demon Hawks can do the same, but first, Lily Overstreet needs some treatment. Trainer for Iowa Demon Hawks out to take a look. Looking at the left ankle area for Overstreet. She appears to be in some pain as they continue to check on the left ankle. Clock stopped with 12:15 to go here in the third quarter. 8-3 the score. Demon Hawks in front, and Overstreet up to her feet, walking a little gingerly. She makes her way back to the Demon Hawks bench. Again, these two teams will play tomorrow night right here again. Here's the restart for Demon Hawks. 3 in the wall for Omaha. Castillo lining it up, waiting for the whistle. She lays it off. Shot comes in, blocked. Gallegos couldn't get it cleanly through. Step by Von Mende. She hits the turf. Castillo picks it up. Looking inside. Castillo holding. Plays it through. Big paw by Estrada. Ball comes out. Here's Perez. Lays it off for Conroy. Conroy into the corner for Perez. Comes off the wall. Conroy can't get to it. All the way back, and Hallstrom Para uses her keeper, Estrada. Estrada, long ball ahead, knocked out of the air by Katz. Castillo playing it forward. Now comes back into the defensive half. Demon Hawks have been very patient with possession. Gallegos ahead. Katz takes a shoulder in the back, goes down, no call. Leslie Ramos trying to get it up wall for Conroy. Conroy back to the inside. Von Mende running on. Von Mende laid off for Ramos. Ramos outside for Maston. Maston's pass blocked. Ramos recovers, looks for Estrada, her goalkeeper. Estrada plays it wide, nobody home. Into a dangerous area. Ramos trying to shield, commits the foul. It's a number 9 Ramos for Omaha and a number 9 Ramos for Iowa Demon Hawks. And they both came together on that play. 8-3 still the score, 10.5 to go, third quarter. Demon Hawks in front and on the front foot here. Touched inside, Vidal, laid into the corner, back to Vidal. And Estrada got in the way of the shot. Conroy finding her way past one defender, but loses possession. Conroy with a good step. Nearly got herself into a threatening position. Zaragoza shielding off Von Mende. Tinajero joining the action. Macias, crossfield pass. Vasquez picks it up, lays it back to Mia Hurt. Hurt to the inside, trying to find the through ball to Vasquez, but Macias was wise to it and plucked it. Mia Hurt's going to be whistled for a foul with the arm bar. 9:20 to go, third quarter. No goals yet in the frame. Fresh off the bench, Denise Valdez. And it's plucked off the foot of Macias. Perez couldn't keep her feet. She was in on goal. She could have kept both feet on the ground. Foul along the near side. Given against Omaha. It'll be a free kick to Iowa Demon Hawks. Martha Saenz checking in. Macias restarts proceedings. Big collision with Gallegos from Eliani Para. Wins possession back for the Queens. Vasquez trying to feed it through defenders. No space. Played into the attacking third. Estrada was there. Von Mende, the receiver of the distribution. Trying to lay it through. Gallegos got a foot on it. It's back to Von Mende, now Para. Alexis Vasquez trying to hold position. She was shoved off the ball. Valdez. Gallegos. Gallegos the shot. Estrada was in the way. Good stop for Yvette Estrada to keep it an 8-3 score line. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Macias inside. Turning. Saenz lays it off. Gallegos! What ball movement. What a strike. Andrea Gallegos puts it away. Beautiful shot for her second goal of the match. Timeout on the floor. 9-3 Demon Hawks. It's 6 unanswered. Andrea Gallegos has doubled her goal tally for the season. She came in with 2. She's got 2 here tonight. 7:52 to play, third quarter. Starting to look like no way back for the Omaha Queens in this one. Quite a run that these Iowa Demon Hawks are on right now. Since the 7:02 mark of the second quarter. They've scored 6 straight. And now lead at 9-3. Queens have had opportunities to cut into it, but just have not been able to convert. And out of this timeout, after the goal, a players huddle near midfield for the Queens. First appearance for Yvette Guzman for the Demon Hawks. She has made her way onto the pitch for the first time tonight. Back to action. Played into the corner for Stover. Stover laid back to the middle for Hurt. Too far in front for her. She tracks it down on the wall. Back inside for Conroy. Conroy turns, puts it off the wall, and Stover had overrun the play. It's a beautiful passage. Lily Flores inside. Skews a shot wide off the wall. Comes back out. Queens reset. Conroy lays it off. The shot off the wall. Mia Hurt. First time effort. Just came off unkindly on the first touch. A good passage of play here for the Queens as they've at least threatened the goal. Daniela Vidal lays it off, gets it back. Vidal. Crossfield for Castillo. Castillo takes the space. Outside of the foot shot, rolls into the arms of Estrada. And it's plucked by Castillo. She rounds the keeper, puts it in. A mistake at the back, a giveaway, and taken advantage of by Demon Hawks. They make it 10. Sylvia Castillo with her 7th of the season. And it is a runaway here in Omaha. The train's name is Iowa Demon Hawks. Another turnover off the kickoff. Gallegos playing it ahead for Katz. She's working on a hat trick. Turned inside, given away to Vasquez. Macias puts a foot on it. Vasquez sends it to the near side. Perez tried to leave it back, nearly gave it away. Maston wants to use the keeper. Estrada plays it out wide. Queens with a bit of space. It's closed down quickly. Up ahead to Vasquez. Vasquez the shot and comes right back out in front. Put away, Tori Von Mende. And finally, the Queens break the scoring streak at 7 for Demon Hawks, answering the goal. Von Mende found herself right in front of goal with a wide open shooting lane, able to put it away. Tori Von Mende with her 3rd of the season. And it's 10-4. Quickly off the kickoff. Right to action. Saenz. Conroy able to win it. Von Mende trying to use the wall as a partner. Tina Harrow will look downfield into the arms of her opposite number. Set up the wall for Perez. Perez in the corner, plays it off the wall, out front for Conroy. Conroy turning shot. It was blocked on the way through. Protests for a handball, nothing given. Guzman knocks it down into the path of Macias. Macias calms it down with a back pass to Gallegos. Harrow to Macias. Macias, a cutting pass ahead. Finds Valdez. Valdez to Guzman. Guzman to Macias. Gallegos, nice turn in the corner, plays it out front. And blocked on the way through. Conroy up ahead. Lays it off. Perez. Perez around one defender. Perez with the shot. It was always going wide. And an easy claim for Tina Harrow. Under 5 to go now in the 3rd quarter. 10-4 the score. Von Mende with a good win back out front for Conroy. Conroy couldn't bring it down out of the air. Valdez gets it away to Castillo. Castillo up ahead for Saenz. Saenz back inside. Castillo. 1-2 in the corner. And a great heel flick by Alexis Vasquez on the turn. Vasquez, one-on-one with the defender. Stops, starts, resets, turns it back inside, played off the wall, off the back of the keeper. They say it did not cross the line. But what an individual effort by Alexis Vasquez to create the opportunity, and oh so close. Eliani Parra with a rough challenge along the wall, and she's whistled for a foul to her dismay. Oh, how close it was for Alexis Vasquez. Incredible passage of individual skill, and it just wouldn't trickle all the way over the line. Tina Harrow with the paw kept it out. Back to action with the Demon Hawks goalkeeper in the attacking half. Castillo turns and faces into the corner. Now back to Castillo. Blocked by Estrada. The rebound shot blocked as well. Guzman in the corner. Turning shot blocked by Estrada. Yvette Guzman keeps it alive in the corner. And one back by the Queens' Mia Hurt. The immediate turnover and the shot well wide, rising up over the top of the wall. Queens looking like they're much more at the races than they had been in quite some time. 2:43 to go here in the third quarter. Mia Hurt creating space for herself. Now in a one-on-one battle, plays it off the wall. She couldn't get around Nelly Ramos. Karina Katz. Now the universal settle down signal from Valdez. Hurt plays it up the wall. Tina Harrow out of her penalty area, has to track it down in the corner. Wait for help to come. Valdez plays it off the wall, comes back out in front for Perez. Perez looking for a shot. She was closed down quickly. And Perez planted into the wall. It's going to be a free kick to Omaha. And a blue card shown to Karina Katz. The first blue card of the match comes out. Karina Katz will serve 2 minutes in the bin. It's a 2-minute power play for Omaha. And I don't know, there have been much more violent collisions in this match than that one. But Karina Katz has shown the blue, and she'll serve the 2 minutes. Power play begins at 2:08, so it will expire with 8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Eliani Parra gets it started over to Flores. Flores, Macias in front of her. Polk along the wall, and a foul given there. Gallegos standing in front, into the corner. Conroy back out to Polk. Polk, Flores. 5-on-4 for another minute 46 for Omaha. All the way across to Polk. Polk looking for a way in, looking for Conroy. Pass was errant, and then Conroy commits the foul and lets Demon Hawks off the hook. They'll have a chance to clear and waste some of the penalty time. Still a minute 35 to go on the Omaha power play. And now a timeout called by Iowa Demon Hawks. They lead at 10-4. Two goals in the quarter for Iowa, just one for the Queens. And remember, this match in the second quarter was tied 3-all. Iowa has changed gears. But Omaha, the team on the power play right now, still a minute 35 to go with the player advantage. Karina Katz, the player in the bin for Iowa. Katz with 2 goals and a blue card. Out of the timeout, it's a free kick to Iowa. Macias will do the honors. She'll try to send it down the pitch and waste some of this penalty time. She sends it to the corner. Eliani Para beaten to it by Gallegos, but recovers to win it back. Under a minute and a half now left on the penalty time. Para to Flores. Flores loses possession. And a foul given against Omaha again. Queens have not generated a shot on this power play. Tina Harrow sends it all the way down the field. It's headed back the other way. And now Iowa with a chance to waste even more time. Under a minute to go on the power play. Tina Harrow was fouled by Mia Hurt. 56 seconds to go in the power play. 1:04 left in the quarter. Dumped in for Macias. Comes off the wall to Estrada. Estrada, the long outlet, looking for Para. It's knocked down. Comes off the wall. Flores touched inside. Eliani Para. Crossfield ball plucked by Macias. She'll shoot from distance just to waste time. 34 seconds and counting left on this power play. Still no shots registered for Omaha. 100% penalty killing record on the season for Iowa. And it looks like they're going to keep that alive, barring something dramatic here in the final 15 seconds of this Omaha power play. Macias wins the ball back, finds a teammate. Hurt, just trying to generate anything, shoots from distance well high. 3 seconds to go, and almost nothing done on the power play for the home team. But marvelous penalty killing by the visitors. Tina Harrow launches the ball down into the corner. The power play has expired, and the quarter nearly done as well. Estrada out of her box, kills off the final 3 seconds, and we head to the final quarter. Demon Hawks add to the lead in the third. They lead it by 6. It's a 10-4 scoreline as we head to the final 15 minutes. Three quarters in the books, one to go here from Baxter Arena in Omaha. John Schreiner along with you. And right at the end of the third quarter, there was a play along the boards that has sent Brissa Valadez to the penalty box. She was given a blue card for boarding. And so right back on the power play go the Omaha Queens. And here we go, fourth quarter underway. Eliani Para directing traffic. Lays it off for Mia Hurt. Omaha Queens on their first power play. Unable to generate much of anything. Here the ball ends up in the hands of Tina Harrow. She tries to clear it. It comes off the wall and finds its way in. Hillary Stover with the deflection into the back of the net. What a break for the Queens. A power play goal for Hillary Stover. She didn't know much about it, but it found its way in. And it's 10-5. Still a long way to go back for Omaha. That's how the fourth quarter, they would have drawn it up to start. Demon Hawks looking for a quick answer. Turned over into the hands of Estrada. Estrada heaves it down the field. Vasquez giving chase. Valdez sprays it cross field. And now back through the middle. Castillo sends wide. Into the middle. Heel flick under Estrada. What a play! The player who was just coming out of the penalty box with a beautiful heel flick right in front of goal puts it away. Brissa Valdez with her first of the season. And so the power play goal from Omaha answered immediately by the team from Des Moines. And here come the Demon Hawks again. Played through the middle. The shot. Estrada down to make the save. Ball comes off the end wall on the rebound. And again, Estrada unable to control it. And as she reached out to claim it, might have been kicked in the arm. Foul given. Errant crossfield pass, turned over, right back to Iowa. Cats on it. Perez there to rescue the play. Tries to turn to the inside dangerously. Van Mende. Loses out in the physical challenge. Castillo racing through the gears, lays it off. Right back toward Castillo. Estrada got a hand in the way. That would have been a sure goal for Castillo. Cats trying to play through the middle. Mamie Conroy plays it off the wall to herself. Defender hits the deck. Conroy keeps her feet. Conroy in on goal, looking for a shooting angle. Tried to play it low. And Tina Harrow was wise to it. Kept a foot down. Conroy off the wall, back out in front. Knocked down into the path of no one. And Estrada well off her line. Van Mende through the middle. Conroy looking for an angle. She was stopped. Back to Van Mende. Her shot always rising up into the netting. Mamie Conroy's been in some dangerous positions, unable to get anything past Tina Harrow. 11-5 the score, under 12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Michaela Polk picks off the pass. Alexis Vasquez nearly turned over. Vasquez looking for a pass, finds Para! Stopped again by Tina Harrow. He has been magnificent over the last couple of minutes. Para turns it over. Valdez along the wall, hassled by Polk. Play back to Macias. Gallegos uses the keeper. Eliani Para able to interrupt play enough to give Estrada a chance to claim it, but it's turned back over by Alexis Vasquez. Presa Valdez. A 1-2 with Macias. Macias twisting away from defenders. Hassled by Vasquez. Gives it away. Perez pressing on the keeper. Turned over to Para. Para looking for Perez. She got a toe on it. Flores racing down the wall. Flores trying to play it off the end board. It was partially blocked and easily claimed by Tina Harrow. Macias trying to play through the middle. Eliani Para read it, picked it off. Para the shot and the rebound. Conroy trying to get anything on it. On the rebound, put away. Mia Hurt comes through and buries it. Queens not going away quietly despite the big deficit. And Mia Hurt puts another in the back of the net. She's got 8 on the season. And the Queens once again trail by 5. It's 11-6. Still 10 minutes to go. Gallegos loses out to Hurt, and then Hurt has her shirt tugged. And Gallegos is whistled for the foul. Conroy wanted to take it quickly, but wasn't in the right spot. And now a warning for time wasting given to Gallegos. Maston's free kick ends up coming right back the other way. Gallegos, Estrada off her line to win it. Flores has it plucked off her foot. Saenz. All the way across to Karina Katz. Tina Harrow looking into the corner. Polk cleared momentarily. The shot blocked, and Estrada looked like that one hurt. A long distance shot punched away by Estrada from Tina Harrow. Stays in with Katz. Katz looking for the layoff. The no-look flick didn't quite come off. Tina Harrow with some good footwork in the back. Plays it back to Vidal. Vidal through the middle. Sent wide for Gallegos. Gallegos back to the inside. Castillo with a shooting angle. You cannot give her that much space. Sylvia Castillo puts it away. And that ends the threat of a comeback and any hope of salvaging something out of this game. With 8:21 to go, Castillo's second makes it 12-6. Demon Hawks in front. Vasquez with the overhead flick. And that ball up into the netting off the foot of the goalkeeper, Alondra Tinajero. It will result in a corner kick for Omaha. No, not a corner kick. They'll say they'll play it where it went out of play. Restarted by Para, inside for Vasquez. Couldn't direct it through the traffic. Tinajero to restart. Flicked ahead, nobody home. Ramos in space, but a good recovery by Perez. Ramos along the board, has her leg chopped out from under her and a foul given. Macias to restart. Tinajero, she wants another. Off the end board, on the volley attempt, it's up and over, out of play. Timeout on the field with 7:28 to go in the fourth. Demon Hawks 12, Queens 6. The second quarter is the big difference between these two teams right now. Demon Hawks outscoring the Queens 6-2 in what was a 7-minute flurry. First quarter was 2-1, third quarter was 2-1, and the fourth quarter now 2-2. And one stretch of a lapse in play for Omaha has pretty much spelled the end of this one. Shots are 22-19 in favor of the Demon Hawks, so not a huge difference. The difference on the scoreboard might consider a gulf. See the men's team warming up at the end of the pitch in the open area beyond the goal. At the Demon Hawks defend. That's the Iowa Demon Hawks men's side. And then we'll be playing the Omaha Kings coming up after the conclusion of this one. And we'll be with you for the call on that one as well. Out of the timeout, restart for the Queens. Eliani Para will send it away from Amy Conroy. Headed in the path of Brissa Valadez, and she heads it up and over. Two in the wall on the corner kick. Played through the middle. Got under the foot of Conroy. Perez trying to find a way out of the corner. Stuck between two defenders. Wins it back. Gets it to Conroy. Conroy comes off her foot. She turns. Finds an outlet. It's Flores, and she puts it up and out of play. 6:57 to play. Goalkeeper restart upcoming for Iowa. Four Demon Hawks are sitting on 2 goals right now. You know that all of them, Karina Katz, Sylvia Castillo, Lily Overstreet, and Andrea Gallegos, are looking for that third to put a hat trick on the stat sheet. Conroy trying to set up an hold position on Castillo. Gets away to Saenz. Saenz lays it off to Castillo. Castillo plays it through. And Valdez blasts it up into the netting. Yvette Estrada. He starts the play. Queens looking for a way forward. Haven't been many. It's all the way up. Vidal able to get it clear, but Mia Hurt collecting. Played into the corner out in front. Off the foot of Polk. Stopped by Tinajero. The shot comes in, headed away on the back post by Gallegos. Played across the face of goal. Polk on the near corner. And an elbow to the face has sent one of the Demon Hawks down to the turf. Vasquez plays it in. And who's the player who's gone down? Trainers have come out. It was an immediate reaction. It's Castillo. Sylvia Castillo, one of the leading scorers for the Demon Hawks on the year. In fact, she's now tied for the team high with 8 goals on the year. He's sitting up now. Don't believe you can see it on your screen. She's down in the corner, but there she makes her way off after catching an errant elbow. She'll be replaced by Macias. And it looked like a sore one for Sylvia Castillo. Back to play, under 6 to go. Pushed ahead. Saenz trying to get it across to Katz. And then Saenz on the rebound attempt, puts it up and over. Foul given against Omaha's Alexis Vasquez. Macias to restart. She'll use her keeper, Tinajero. This is what Iowa's done the entire match. Get that goalkeeper involved in the attacking half. Play the numbers game. Fed inside for Valdez. Into the corner now. Back to Tinajero. Tinajero, Valdez. Gallegos. Macias tried to play it through. Hallstrom Para canceled it out. Katz unable to keep it on the field of play. Vasquez loses the physical battle with Macias. Gallegos. Valdez. Back to Tinajero. Sent to the far side. It's Ramos. Nelly Ramos looking. Flores got a toe on it. Prevent the opportunity. Clock winding down here. 4 minutes to go. Hallstrom Parra heads it down. Valadez. Flicked back inside. Mia Hurt giving chase. Macias first to it. Macias turns out of the pressure, uses the goalkeeper. Ramos. Good find, a cross field pass. Played off the end board out in the front. Valadez on the rebound. Estrada comes flying through with the stop. Back to Ramos. Ramos, the layoff. The shot from Gallegos is blocked. And it's popped up in the air off the top of the wall and stays in play. But down goes Lily Flores, and play will be brought back for the injury. It's like a calf cramp for Flores. And a painful one at that. Lily Flores, senior in high school at Omaha Scott Catholic. Scored 11 goals in her junior season. Combined 22 goals in her freshman and sophomore years when she was at Roncalli Catholic High School. She'll be one of the top players in Class A soccer here in Omaha in the upcoming spring season, which will begin in March. That might be the end of her night. 3:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Restart after the injury timeout. Gallegos gets it going. Castillo back to Gallegos. Gallegos dumps it into the corner. Vidal out in front, and Estrada just did enough to collect it. Conroy couldn't get a head on it. Good hustle from Perez to win it back. Juan Mende. Demon Hawks looking to close things out here in Omaha, leading by 6. It's been a comprehensive performance for the visitors. Conroy picks up the loose ball, finds Perez. The shot off the end board, and a foul given. Free kick upcoming to Omaha. Eliani Para comes forward from her defensive spot to take this free kick. Para, the shot off the wall. Perez on the rebound, skied it over the wall. It's been that kind of night. Close but no cigar for the Queens. Outscored 9-3 since the midway point. That second quarter. Estrada off her line. Sends it ahead looking for Conroy. Comes off the wall. Polk. Stuck in the corner. Sent it around the board and into the arms. We're waiting Alondra Tinajero. Minute and a half to play. And Leone Para couldn't get it past one defender, and now numbers for the Demon Hawks. Saenz lays it off, and Yvette Guzman, who's seen limited minutes here tonight, puts her name on the score sheet on a little 1-2 with Marta Saenz. Yvette Guzman, with a minute 16 to play, puts her name in the books. And it's now 13-6 with a minute 16 to go. Mia Hurt on the ball for the Queens. Flores back in there. Vasquez plays it ahead. Missed clearance by the Demon Hawks keeper. Nothing hurt. Stays forward. Turning shot. Stopped by Tinajero. Demon Hawks unable to get it clear. Flores. Back to Flores. Past one defender. Back to the middle, sent clear all the way down the pitch with about 30 seconds to play. Demon Hawks will head into tomorrow's match confident after a big victory here in match one between these two tonight. Ball out of play, clock stops with 19.2 seconds to go. Demon Hawks will move to 3-0. Bettered their goal scoring average of 10.5 tonight by 3. This ball's being put down at the free kick spot. Para lets it run. Mia Hurt off the wall, back to herself. Well defended by Demon Hawks. 11 seconds to play. Might be one more attack in it for Omaha. But it's all for naught, as the final was decided long before the horn. Well played on both ends of the pitch for the Demon Hawks. They made a couple of mistakes at the back that gave away some cheap goals to the Omaha Queens, but ultimately the possession, the power, and the just inevitability of the attack for Iowa was apparent all night long. A big second quarter powers the Demon Hawks to a big win here on the road in Omaha. The final score from Baxter Arena, Iowa Demon Hawks 13, Omaha Queens 6. These two teams will get right back to it tomorrow evening on this very field. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of MASLW tonight. Let's give you a rundown of the scoring before we send you on your way on your Friday night. In the first quarter, Demon Hawks outscored Omaha 2-1, outscored the Queens 6-2 in the second. It was 2-1 in the third, and Demon Hawks took the fourth quarter by a